So how do you find your MVPs? And when I say MVPs, I mean your most valuable payers. These are people who are gonna pay time, attention, and money to you, all right? For your online course, for your personal brand, for your expertise, everything you have to offer. So let me break down one thing that you can do, and that is seeing the difference between your community and your customers. A lot of times we get these two confused. When I say community, I mean the people who are your peers. These are often your friends, other influencers in your space. Now, you know how we get. We want to impress the other people in our space, right? We see them speaking on stages and we're like, I want to look cool like them. I want to be a cool influencer. I want to be amongst the cool kids in my space, right? So we create content and we do things with them in mind. We're like, I want to impress them. So we do a photo shoot, right? We hire a photographer and we do this fancy photo shoot and we're on the rooftop and we're posing looking like this, right? Wearing like a rented gown. Trust me, I've done it before, but that's what we do. And then we want to look professional. We try to look as professional and polished as possible, right? Come off super, hello, I'm Danielle Leslie, right? We do that whole thing. And then we want it to feel produced. We're like, yo, this is about to be a Hollywood style production, okay? It's gonna be scripted, it's gonna be perfect. That's what we do when we are playing to our community, our peer group. Guess what? Your peer group ain't paying the bills. They're not the ones who are paying you money for your services, for your products. So instead of focusing on your community, I want you to focus on your customers. All right, so here's what you do when you're focusing on your customers. Instead of doing your fancy photo shoot, you do selfies. You pull out your own phone and you're like, cha-cha, cha-cha, and that's it. You do selfies, all right? Instead of worrying about being professional, you are casual, you are chill, you're unscripted, you're off the cuff, you're speaking from the heart, right? You're speaking directly into the ears of your customers, right? And you're using plain language. And finally, instead of being produced, over the top perfect production, it's DIY all up in this. It is do it yourself. It is, let me just pull my laptop out. Let me put my little phone up against the couch, right? Push record and see what I can do, right? It's all about DIY. So when you do that, right? When you speak to your customers and you're less polished and you're showing up as yourself, they pay more attention to you because you are accessible, because you are relatable, right? One of the best lessons I learned was from a former boss, Deshaun Amira, and he said the ultimate is being relatable and aspirational. So how can you be relatable and aspirational? So I just told you how to be relatable, right? Here's how you be aspirational for your customers. You already are. Right? So to be aspirational, all you have to do is have already made it from point A to point B. And guess what? You've already made it to point B. And you're creating an online course that tells the story of how you made it to point B. So guess what, boo? You are already aspirational. You are already where your audience wants to be. So now what I want you to do is meet them where they are. Don't talk to them from up here, okay? Don't sit in the judge's chair like, whoop, I'm better than you, I'm higher than you. No. Meet us where we are. Be at eye level with your audience. That is how you attract your MVPs, most valuable payers. That's how you speak into their hearts. And that's how you can command a premium price point because they want to go to you and only you above anyone else for the problem they're looking to solve because you get them. So I'll be talking a lot more about this on my free masterclass. I'm gonna show you tasty content templates that you can use to attract your MVPs, to get butts in seats for your online course. And that way you can continue growing your brand and growing your business online. So get signed up, make sure you come on the masterclass, and I can't wait to see you there.